Hello everybody. Today I am going to say about how to print the pattern which is showing on the board. There are the lots of patterns to compute the code, but I am going to show how to write the code for this pattern. Here in my previous videos I have told that I am assuming star as J while returning. I am representing a J instead of star, and here I am taking I for rows. That means for representing the rows I am going to take I. So here let us see, first of all, see how many number of rows and how many number of stars are there. Let us see, there are nearly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows are there. And how many stars are there for each row? In first row, there is 1 star. In second row, there is 2 stars. In third row, 3. And in fourth row, 4 stars. And finally, in the fifth row, there are 5 stars. So these are the representation. For number of rows, there are the equal number of stars. That means I am going to write the code as J less than or equals to I, because the stars may be less than or equals to I value, because number of rows are equals to number of stars. So that's why this is the code I am going to take, that J less than or is equals to I. So here is the code. In the next step, what we are going to do? We are going to write the code. How to write the code? Let us see. So here already you all know that class and class name should be starts with a capital. That is pattern demo, and the class name is your wish. Then public static void main string args. Next, I am going to initialize. First of all, we need to initialize the I and j values. I value for representing rows and j value for representing the columns. Sorry, for stars. Then you need to write the loops. That means let us come for the representation of stars first. So here j is equals to 1 means in the row 1, how many stars we have seen? First we have seen only one star, so the stars are starting from 1. That means only one star is printing at the first line, so I took j as 1. And here, and the next condition is j less than or is equals to I, because I have shown how many number of rows are there, they are equal to the number of stars. So j less than or is equals to I. In the next step it is a j plus plus. So it is an incrementation. Here we are going to increment the stars in row by row. In second row 2 stars, in third row 3 stars. J plus plus means it will increment the stars. Now what we need to print there? We need to print the star. Only we need to print the stars. Then we are going to end the j loop. That means a for loop for representing the j value. And then next comes for I. So here I am going to take I is equals to 1. Why? The rows are only starts from 1, value 1. So here I less than or is equals to 5, because there are only 5 rows. So either the value should be equals to number of rows or less than or is equals to number of rows. So it is of the condition I less than or is equals to 5. Then the condition is I plus plus. So here the number of rows are also incrementing. So it is a condition of I plus plus. Now for this what we need to print means we need to print the space. So we need to print the space. So how to print that space here? Let us see the condition. So this is the space, system dot out dot print ln and only brackets. So it will print the space between the each and every star. And already I told print ln means it will print the star in one row, and again the cursor moves to next row. So this is the code for that, means this is the loop, this is the for loop. So here we have written for a j value how to print the star and how to print the rows. And then I'm going to close the whole method, that is a whole program, that is by using the codes. And now let us see what's the output we will get as. So these are the number of stars it is going to print as the output. So here again you can able to take, instead of taking the value as a 5, instead of taking the value as 5, you can able to insert any variable, that is either m or n. You can able to assume that variable up to your own number, as see here m is equals to 5. Instead of 5, I am going to replace it with m. So here for 5 I am going to replace it with m. So in place of 5 I am going to replace it with m only. So I will get the same output. This is the output screenshot which I have run the code in a GDB platform on online, and I am just pasted the code here. If you have any doubts, you can able to check your code either in Eclipse or in Visual Studio Codes or in any online Java platforms. So this is the code. Here I took the m value as 5, and the same I have written in my code also. This is the whole program. Whatever I wrote here, the same will be here, and this is the output. So this is the output what I got there. So friends, I think whatever the code I have explained for creating this triangle, as if it is not in a triangle shape but it is in a right triangle. So here I think you all have understood this code. You can able to try it in either, already I told that, in Eclipse or Visual Studio Code, any online Java platforms. So finally, thanks for watching my video. If you have any doubts, please comment in the comment section. Thank you, friends.